Blackjack, also called 21, is a card game with a very clear-cut objective. You try to beat the dealer. Not your neighbor to the left, not everyone else at the table, just the dealer. You have 3 ways to win. The dealer deals you a blackjack, any starting hand consisting of an ace and a 10 equaling 21 points. The dealer's hand busts or exceeds 21 points, and your hand doesn't. Your hand, which doesn't exceed 21, is higher than the dealer's hand. For example, you have 19 and the dealer has 18. How cards are valued. In blackjack, cards are worth their pip value, meaning the number shown on the card. A 4 of hearts is worth 4 points. A 10 is worth 10 points. And so are all the face cards, the jack, king, and queen. The ace is special in blackjack and can be worth 11 points or 1 point, depending on what would be most advantageous for the player who is dealt it. Unlike games like poker, individual suits, clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds make no difference whatsoever in blackjack. Soft and hard point values. A soft hand is any hand that counts an ace as 11 rather than 1. The hand is soft because it can't bust on the next card. For example, if you hit, take another card, a soft 18, an ace and a 7, with a 6, the ace automatically reverts to 1 rather than 11, and the hand total is now 14 rather than 24, which would be a bust. Hitting and standing. Depending on your hand and the dealer's card, you have a number of options to consider. The great appeal of blackjack lies in the many decisions available to you, and each hand presents a wide range of choices. The 2 most common ones are the following: hitting, taking another card to improve your hand, and standing, passing up the opportunity for another card if you're satisfied with the total you already have. Unlike poker, this is the only chance you will get to decide. There is no second round. If your first 2 cards total 21, an ace and a 10, or a face card, you're the proud owner of a natural, also referred to as blackjack. A natural is as good as it gets, and unless the dealer also gets a blackjack, you will not only win, but win more than your original bet. Most casinos pay 3 to 2 or 1.5 times your bet. That means if you bet $10 and win with a blackjack, you get $15 and your bet back for a total of $25. Splitting. If you hold 2 cards of equal value, such as 2 8s, you have the option of splitting or making 2 separate hands from the pair. With this tactic, you must match your original bet. In other words, if you bet $10, you increase your bet by $10 more for the new hand. You must then play 2 separate hands, each starting with one of the original 8s. You play these 2 hands out, one at a time, with the normal options of hitting, standing, splitting, or doubling down. Splitting is one of the rare opportunities you have to alter your bet in the middle of a hand. You can split a hand again if you are dealt another set of identical cards, and can split up to 3 times for a maximum of 4 hands. Doubling. Doubling down is an option that allows you to double your original bet. The trade-off is that you receive only 1 more card, which the dealer traditionally deals face down. Most casinos permit doubling down on any first 2 cards. Surrender. A playing option known as surrender is an extremely profitable option for you as a player, but not many casinos offer it. When you surrender, you lose half your initial bet and give up your hand. For example, if you bet $10 and are dealt a 16, you can surrender and only lose $5, half your bet, rather than risk the entire $10 on a bad hand. Once again, the placard may not readily advertise this rule variation, so always ask if surrender is available. Insurance. Insurance is a hedge bet you can take whenever the dealer's up card is an ace. You wager up to half your original bet that the dealer's whole card is a 10, that the dealer has blackjack. If the dealer does have blackjack, your side bet pays back 2-1. Hand signals. Tapping the felt twice means you want to hit your hand. Waving your hand means you want to stand. To split or double down, place a second stack of chips next to your original bet. If the cards are different, the dealer will know you want to double your bet. If they are the same, you will need to say split or double down once you double your bet, so that the dealer will know either to deal you one more card or split and deal both cards another card. Etiquette. Approach the table and watch for an opportunity to join the game. This usually happens when the dealer has just finished the round and has scooped up the cards. New players can take a seat at the table at this point and ask to change money for chips or to join. Some casinos have a no mid-shoe entry rule, which means you have to wait until the shuffle before playing. For your first trip to the tables, you're better off finding a nearly full table. Although the number of players at the table hardly affects the odds on your hands, the game is much quicker with fewer players. A fuller table gives you more time to think about each hand, without being rushed or pressured. When playing at a casino, don't touch the cards. Tap the table for a hit or swipe to stay. The reason this is important is that if there is a dispute with the bet or the result, your command should be clearly visible to the cameras at the casino and the casino staff. It also helps because your command could be misheard. The upside of this is that you can play blackjack anywhere in the world and not have to speak the same language as the dealer. Playing with others. One of the most misunderstood aspects of blackjack is that what others do affects your hand. It does not. Some people prefer to be in the third base, the leftmost seat that the dealer deals to. But it does not affect your chances in any way. If people talk to you or distract you while you're betting, or are sore winners or losers, you might want to find another table to play at.